What's going on, guys? Hope you guys are having a killer, what is it, Sunday? Dude, days don't mean anything when you work for yourself. It's like Sunday, Monday, same thing. Wake up, do the same thing. Anyways, hope you guys are having a good night. Doing something different. I'm kind of tired of corporate. I'm sure you guys are tired of corporate. So I figured we would review some YouTube channels. If you have questions, we'll talk about that. Cause that feels like it's exciting tonight. So we'll talk about that instead. I'm getting to that point, you know. You guys like ask like, how do you avoid burning out? You know, this is what that looks like right now. I'm like, okay, I'm done talking about corporate. Like, I think you guys get it. Okay, what's up, man? Good morning, 7:57, dude. Monday morning, Gucci snack. What's up? Welcome aboard. Review T-Series. Review Coding Phase Sleeper Channel. My channel is everywhere on Reddit about the video that I made yesterday. Is it really? That's interesting. Well, that's interesting. I mean, I don't have the thing with Joe's channel is that he streams a lot. But he's not out to get lots of subscribers, right? He's not out to really grow the YouTube channel. He just makes videos when he wants about what he wants, right? He just wants to help people. Matthew, hope your evening is going well. Did you review my portfolio? I'll review your YouTube channel. How's life these days, Sydney? They're pretty good. How's yours, Sydney? Thanks for all the advice. Might send my junior portfolio when you're done with React. You don't have to wait to be done with React. You don't have to build your portfolio with React. Is it normal to take 80 plus hours on one web page? It depends. Did I take any dialect or speech classes? Nope. I just practiced by making videos. I was gonna say I practiced talking to myself in the mirror, but I don't really do that either. I got a lot of comments saying look at the camera when you talk, when you make videos. And it's been really weird looking at this lens, you know, this just big cyclops eye. But you get over it, I guess. It's taken a while. Review Mango's channel. I'll look. William, what's up, dude? If you have a YouTube channel, let's take a look. I'll give you some hints and tips. Try to help you. I think you're getting louder. I think I'm adding a lot more, you know, space between my words. I say you know and like a lot when I'm editing. I cut a lot of that out. I need to get better at not doing that. Dreaded dev. How can a dev in training make money? There's lots of ways to make money. You want to make money with code? You want to make money. You want to do Rover? I don't know what it is, but it sounds better. I add space between my words. Rather than saying, and, you know, and, right, and, okay. Channel has only one video. Let's take a look. Perfect stream. Just launching my YouTube this week. Finishing editing my first video. Let's take a look at it, man. How to answer the question, what's your salary expectation? Ask them what their budget is. You want to make side money with code? You can freelance. So look on Google and then look for little mom and pop shops that need a better one. It's called, okay. Okay, yeah, sure. I'll review all the YouTube channels. Let me pull it up. I was thinking about making a little vlog, going to Best Buy and buying a Raspberry Pi and then just building a project. But I don't know how long it's going to take. If it takes me forever, I got to do one video. But if it takes me like 2 days to make the thing, could be good. I don't know. Are you a full-time YouTuber? I mean, I do YouTube mainly. I do YouTube a lot, like, but I don't have all my eggs in one basket. YouTube drives a lot of the traffic that I have, but you know, it doesn't. It's not my end all be all. What would you make? I don't know. Don't know. I'd probably just go look at what other people have made and then see if I am inspired by anything. That could work. Recommended, huh? Is this my recommended or YouTube recommended? Please don't be YouTube recommended. Apparently, it's my... Okay. I learned here that the difference between take-home... Ryan, obviously that's not true, right? Like, it's like 300-400. Let's start React videos. I don't want to make React videos. Those are boring, saturated. I'm not excited about making React videos. And you'll see that in the video. Be like, all right, guys, so here we are at the GitHub for Facebook boilerplate for React. What you'll need to do is download this. Go ahead and install Node and make sure you have that installed. Now we're going to start the backend. All right, now give it a second until that spins up. If you're on Windows, you might get some errors here. Like, I don't want to talk about, like, it's not exciting for me. I did that every day at work, you know. Got an offer last week. Congrats, dude. What's your topic outside of coding and entrepreneurship? I like film a lot. Ask me about film, color correct, shots, cinematography especially, photography, storytelling. I like that stuff. So you wanted me to look at... Oh, reaction videos. Okay. Well, you didn't say that. I don't see it in here. For your dad's rent. Luke, thank you, man. Appreciate that. Well, I got halfway to go. What folder do I put my back in? Yeah, exactly right. I wish YouTube didn't take so much. I think it's like a 65 split. I don't know. You don't like exactly see me reviewing other people's channels that are like a lot bigger than me, right? Because they're, I don't know, maybe they're just doing it longer. I'm not the know-it-all, but maybe like I can learn something from them, right? I should show myself learning something instead of pretending to be the know-it-all, because I'm not a know-it-all. You know, I don't want to be that. I don't think that I am. Thanks for looking at us Expendables. Yeah, it's Oh yeah, so you wanted me to look at yours, right? So phatic language doesn't come up. You want an XVAD? Here. 79 videos, huh? Alright. Okay, so first thing that I noticed is that your video is running at like 10 FPS, I think. 10 FPS. And why don't you show your face? I don't understand. You don't have any depth separating you from the background, which creates a less cinematic look. You need depth behind you. Yeah, so you could use DaVinci, Danny, but I use Premiere. You guys want to see my workflow? My workflow right here. So here's me. Oof. Blue steel. All right, this is my workflow. This is what one edited video looks like for me. I think I'll mute the audio real quick. You seem like a racist. What? I'm trying to fit this so you can see. So here's my workflow. This is like all the cuts that I make. I cut out all my ums and uhs, and you see all these tiny little cuts? This is a lot longer. So this is the whole video right here, which is what? 12 minutes and 50 seconds. And then the entire video is 33 minutes long. So I cut over half of this video out. Maybe I should put that as like a bonus somewhere behind the scenes. How do I submit my channel? Just post it. Thanks for the depth idea. Yeah, you need to separate yourself from the background more. That was my main critique there. And I'm not sure what's going on with this. 5 views 4 days ago. Let's take a look. 1 minute. Okay, YouTube doesn't like videos that are less than 10 minutes long. YouTube prioritizes videos that are over 10 minutes. You'll notice most of my videos are over 10 minutes. This looks fun. Footage is a little grainy. It looks okay, but it's just really short. Keep out for part 2. People don't like part 1 and 2. People don't like that at all. What up, dude? Do you think computer science falls under the BS degrees? No. Yeah, when I said BS degrees, I mean things like philosophy and psychology and stuff like that. Unless you get like doctorates in those, and well, philosophy is still kind of like philosophy, you know. I don't know. These thumbnails aren't very consistent. Anything specific you want me to look at? I don't know. All of my girlfriends have been of different ethnicities than me. So, I got a philosophy degree. Yeah, I think the philosophy degree in itself, like, you probably learned a lot. There's just no jobs for them. So when I say BS degrees, I mean like there's no real jobs lined up for them. Seeing how heavily you edit your videos, I'm making so many edits. I was like, maybe this isn't for me. Nah, dude, I spent 3 hours today just cutting this up. Just here, I'll mute the audio so you don't have to hear me. Look, oh, you can't see here. So the video in here in my editing program looks a lot different than what's on YouTube. Here's my footage. Here's my outro that I make every time. Here's my intro that I have every time. Yeah, it's pretty, like, sometimes I'll find myself in some pretty hilarious positions if you pause it at the right time. Alex, what up? Company family doesn't like part 2. That's true. What movie are you looking forward to most this year? I think I already saw it. Probably Spider-Man, right? Spider-Man was pretty good. I liked John Wick 3 was good. What did I see? Oh, Endgame, right? That was good. Thanks for the review. Sure. If you guys got YouTube channels, if you guys are thinking about making a YouTube channel or just want to write a blog or anything about branding, this is my jam. This is what I like talking about on the day-to-day, right? This gets me excited to figure out the little things and the platforms and, I don't know, psychology, basically. Everything in this kind of niche depends on psychology, getting people to click, the right words to use, the right colors to use, the right fonts to use, how you edit. I practice with that, and I keep notes to myself. Did you see Far From Home? Yeah, I saw it. It was a little long. It's hard for me to focus because I had a drink before I went, and like I had to go to the bathroom, but I didn't want to miss anything. Yeah, my Patreon is broken. It's okay. What's your honest review on coding phase? I haven't done any of his courses. Invisible influence. Psychology and marketing. Here, I'll note that one down. That sounds good. Is it an audiobook? Y'all ever just get to that point where you've just done something so many times, you just kind of feel emptied out? You're like, I don't have anything else to talk about right now with this. Creator support. What is this? Huh. Good news. We've enabled the channel membership feature on your channel. You should be able to turn it on. I've had the membership feature for a week now. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know today. Did you learn how to make videos along the way? I started with Sony Vegas. Tips for designing thumbnails. Yeah, keep everything off of the bottom and away from the top right corner. That's the science of thumbnails in a nutshell. Use inverted colors also. Yeah, I used Sony Vegas to edit my WoW PvP videos, and then I forced myself to learn Premiere, and now I use Premiere. Just working on my side hustle. Adam, appreciate you. What's the topic for the stand-up tomorrow? Tomorrow or today? Tomorrow? I don't know. It might just be... I'm not sure. It's hard, man. It's hard to have a different topic every day. sometimes most of the time you start with a topic on YouTube, and then it just turns into a Q&A, right? That's, any thoughts after depth and consistency? Longer videos, 10 minutes if you can. I feel like podcasts would be a great platform. I think I could take a lot of the audio from my videos and convert them into podcast. I'm not sure how I would do it though. I'm not sure where I'd put it. I'm not sure how often I would do it, because I'm like I'm not sure. Not sure what I would do. Should I give up? Nah, man. Advice to make money as an indie game dev. Making money as an indie game dev, you can do that before you launch your game, which is probably what you should do. Maybe Kickstarter, crowdfunding a game is popular, but people get burned on that a lot. You could basically you have to market your game while you're doing it and document the process of doing it. Like this one guy that launched a game called Equinox on YouTube. He documented his way of launching a game called Equinox from zero to finish. And then he launched it on Steam. And you can launch a game on Steam for $100. But he had a whole, channel. He had a whole channel based around it. Like 80, I don't know. Let me find it for you guys. I can show you. This guy made a lot of money just by documenting the process. He grew a brand around his game, so people got hyped while they watched him build it, and then he launched it, and then they bought it, right? So not only he got paid to build it, he got paid, kind of like a bonus when he launched it. I would definitely listen to a podcast version of your live streams. Okay. First time tuning in, really love the content. Connor, welcome aboard. Glad to have you. That's a really cool way to build hype. Yeah, I mean, if I were to build a video game right now, I'd be a lot better off than if I built a video game back then when I tried, because I didn't have a brand. No one knew who I was. As much as I wanted people to know who I was, I couldn't grow fast enough. I was running out of money faster than I could build a brand, and so I had to stop. But, if you're an indie game dev now and you have a brand, you should build your brand while you build your game and then crowdsource it, like crowdfund it and Patreon it, basically. Give the Patreons for the people that watch you build your game, give them like an exclusive, code for an in-game shirt or something, Tell this story about Finland. Was married to a Finnish girl, went to school in Finland, got divorced, moved back to the United States. Just stopping by to say that your video, Why I Don't Work as a Dev Anymore, was amazing and changed my view on the industry. Thanks for the hard work. Hey, man, I'm glad it helped. Glad it helped. I feel like I've said, I mean, I could rant all day. And in person, if you ask me about it, I'll talk to you about why I don't like it and what happened, but I just feel emptied out about that topic. Like, I get it. What books do you suggest? Gary Vaynerchuk's Crushing It was really good. That's what made me realize, like, I'm decent at YouTube. YouTube is saturated. That was kind of a con. Well, I could probably do it. How'd you meet your wife? We met online. Did you pretend to be a pizza guy to get the interview? I sure did. How many videos did it take for 1K subscribers? I think I had about 400 or 500 when I pivoted from World of Warcraft videos. And then I posted all of my videos on Facebook groups. I posted all of my videos on Instagram, and I would upvote my own posts on Reddit, which you're not supposed to do, right? But everyone on Reddit's going to downvote it anyways. How to learn Bitcoin. What do you want to learn about it? Like, did you actually? Yeah, I did. What do you think about 12 rules for life? I think Jordan Peterson, he's like, he's very thick-skinned. He's like, you need to man up, I vibe with that. He's a little bit Bible thump. I'm not particularly Bible thump, but he is. Tender Christian Mingle. It was christianpenpals.com if you want to know. But then I didn't want to go to church anymore, and she's like, we're getting a divorce. And I was like, okay. It was not that casual back then, though. Your ex Finnish? How did you meet her? Yep. Do you still play WoW? No, I have a max level character. I have a max level character of everything on WoW. Well, not for this expansion. I have a 120 rogue. I played it, got 120. BFA is bad. Everyone will agree to that. Which is the worst, Reddit downvoting or Stack Overflow downvoting? I don't know. You can find what you need to on Stack Overflow, but good luck searching Reddit. Fluke, where to find programmer girlfriend? I'm not sure if you would want to have someone that's the same as you. That would be kind of boring. I live with myself all day, you know? Like, dating another YouTuber would be kind of fun, I guess, but I don't know. Will I play Classic WoW? Probably not. I wasted my life away when I was like 15. I played Classic WoW. I had a 60 Warlock. His name was Manny. And I got that from the Steve-O series where they like traveled around, you know? And there was this guy named Manny that like, you know, I don't know, you guys ever watched that on MTV? What was it? Steve-O Travels with the other dude, Chris Pontius. And they would go like wrestle different animals and stuff, but they brought that dude named Manny with him. And a Warlock has like a bunch of different pets, right? So I named my Warlock Manny. Are you MGTOW? Yeah, pretty much. 8.2 is not too bad. Yeah, I heard they made a bunch of improvements with the new Essence system and stuff. Do you freelance? I try not to sell my time. Have you dabbled with Golang? I've had Wild Boys, that's what it was. Yeah. I get Challenger and League. Oh man, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know about League. League is so like someone can throw your game. Sick disengages, bro. Hey, they're epic, not sick. They were epic disengages. Like, what up? Who's your favorite artist? My last girlfriend was pretty good at drawing and painting. I don't want to say that she's my. Well, I mean, I guess I'd say that she's my favorite, right? Because I had a personal art piece made. It's hanging up in my living room. When are we meeting in Helsinki? Your expat brother here. I don't know. It'd be cool to go back to Finland, but I think we're like way past midsummer now, so it's gonna just start getting cold. What was your dream job when you were young? I wanted to be an airplane. I wanted to be like an F-35 pilot or like an F-22 or an F-18. I wanted to be a fighter pilot. Let's see the art piece. I can't take the camera in there, and the piece is in 3 different canvases, and you set them side by side, and then it completes the drawing or the painting. Best capture card for recording gameplay. I use OBS on my computer. Right now I'm using an Elgato thing. Shoot you an email about Side Hustle. See what you think. I will include how it could provide value for me. Sure. My dad was wing commander. That's awesome, dude. Late QA sesh. Now my night is complete. Larry, welcome aboard. Happy to have you. Why did you choose not to go the pilot route? I did the math. I was going to go to Embry-Riddle in Florida. I applied. I got accepted. And then I did the math, and it was $40,000. $40,000 per semester. Just for tuition and to learn to fly. So, for 4 years, 80,000 times 4 years. $3,200, I guess, is what that would be. A lot of money. $320,000 just in tuition to go to Embry-Riddle. That's not even living expenses. Good luck paying $320,000 off as a pilot, because the first job you get after you graduate is teaching people how to fly for $10 an hour. So, how are you supposed to pay off $320,000 with $10 an hour? So, yeah, Embry. Yeah, I was gonna do Embry. I was super excited, but now I make enough money I could just go be a private pilot. And being a pilot as a career is really rough. There's a lot of documentaries on people that live in their like Sprinter vans, and they live in their RVs in the parking lot of the airport, and it doesn't look like a good life unless you're in that seniority level of the pilot life. When you put in your 20 years, if you make it that far these days, then maybe you'll be. Yeah, all airline pilots are ex-military. Yeah. How much money you make off YouTube? I think right now I'm at $11,200. Yesterday I was at $10,600. So I do okay, but it's not sustainable. It will go down. Here, I'll show you guys. Oh, come on. So that would be, there we go. So that is $11,200 in the past 14 days. Not too bad, huh? Not too shabby. Yeah. You remind me of Ethan Hawke. Yeah, I guess it could be. But, I don't put all my eggs in one basket. Oh, I don't put that 40.2K. Yeah, that was pretty crazy. Showing the stats. I talk about making money, right? Like, I was making 11.2K in 14 days. Yeah. So that's since the beginning of this month. Rich in my book. I don't get, that's not like, I have bills, I have bills, I have a business expense, I have my parents to pay. What are you going to do if YouTube goes down one day? I don't put all my money, I don't get all of my money from Twitch. I get about $3,000 a month from my grindreel.com and from my affiliates and stuff, sponsor videos. I probably get another 8,000. And then from miscellaneous stuff, I get some more. Did you quit your dev job? Yeah, about a year ago. I want to create a YouTube channel about a startup. How would you suggest I go about it? It's in the pre-seed stage. I mean, you just make it, dude. Just document. YouTube's going to be hard. YouTube has a reach. Everyone knows YouTube. YouTube is a buzzword, Oh, it was on YouTube. Just look it up. Oh, okay. It's like the equivalent of just Google it. Just look it up on YouTube. It's going to be really hard. But do you watch Graham Stephan? I think everyone watches Graham Stephan. He just gets shoved into your feed no matter what. Like, you can't avoid him. Why I spent $90K, I never put I don't just live off of YouTube ad revenue. I could never do that. Are you done streaming on Twitch? No. I'm going to get up tomorrow morning. At 6 a.m. and I'm going to stream game dev on Twitch. I'm 28. How many subs did it take for you to say I'm going to do YouTube? So I had a teaching job. I think maybe if you're new here, my bad. If you're new here, I've been teaching code for the past 2 years. But about a month ago, I quit my teaching job of teaching code back in April. Because it was taking too much time, and I couldn't stay consistent. Game dev with what stack? Unreal Engine. Put all my baskets in one egg. That's exactly how you do it. Over here roasting channels? No, I'm not roasting any channels yet. No one's ever... How much is that 11.2K taxed? That's not really how it works. It depends on how much I business expense it. Then you pay tax on self-employment tax and income tax for the year. But I have an estimated payment I need to make quarterly, which is due in September. September 15th is when I have to pay quarterly taxes on everything I've made from September, from like April to September. So everything I've made, I'm supposed to pay a percentage. No one has dropped their channel yet. A couple people, but I reviewed it. I couldn't find Fantastic's channel. If you know game dev, you can make a series. I don't know Unreal Engine, so it'd just be me struggle busing for a while. Star Wars or Star Trek? Probably Star Wars. 200K by the end of the year? I don't know. Did you teach for Trilogy? No, I didn't teach. I taught at Open Classrooms. I was a mentor at Open Classrooms for a while, for about 2 years. I taught code almost every single day. I had one-on-one sessions for like an hour with different people. I would take them from zero knowledge of code, teach them everything they need to know in code, and then I would get them a job at the end. And I did that for like 12, 13 people. But there's a lot of drop-off there. There's a lot of drop-off in people learning to code. They would get stuck and be like, I'm just going to take a break, I'm just going to take a break and then I'm going to come back. But they never... Teaching assistant, they reached out to me. They tried to get me to do that, but it was $19 an hour. And no, wasn't gonna. I was I was working at Open Classrooms, and Open Classrooms paid like 35 euros per hour. So I was like, are you kidding me? And I could do it remote, one-on-one. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna do that instead. Teaching at Open Classrooms is good. I enjoy it. Don't do Unreal Engine. Unreal Engine is C++, which is industry standard, and it has blueprints if you're feeling lazy. I'm feeling pretty lazy right now. How to make invoices for a client. Go to invoicegenerator.com. That's what I do. Is YouTube, your courses, and sponsorships your main sources of income? I mean, my main sources of income all are related to each other, right? So if YouTube died, obviously people aren't going to buy my merch, right? Because you don't know who I am. If YouTube died, I don't have sponsored videos because I don't have a YouTube channel to post it on. If YouTube died, I'd still have my affiliate links, which I could push people to my website to go click on. But I could use Facebook ads for that. So it's not all lost. If YouTube died today, I would probably spend a lot more time with Facebook ads because they're expensive right now. And it's just going to keep getting more expensive to push my stuff into people's feeds and sell stuff that way. Gandalf for Dumbledore. Oh, man. Can we do both? Are you in real estate? No. Unreal Engine has that Fortnite money. 2K19, what's up? Can you do a cover letter and resume tutorial? I have once. That'd be a really, really long video because it depends on the job. How long did it take to get your first 100 subs? Not very long. It took me a month maybe. And then it took me another 4 months to get 1,000 subs. And then another, I don't know. I'd say maybe like 2 months. It never feels fast enough when you're the one doing it every day. What do you think of making coding lessons stream like once a week or twice a week? I don't want to do that. I'm good. I used to do Treehouse streaming. I would stream Treehouse's courses, work through those, but there were a lot of backseat coders. And I could just ignore chat, but then when you ignore chat leaves. So, ever use Facebook ads to promote your YouTube channel? No, Facebook ads is, if you have like a product, and I don't put money in for brand awareness because that's really hard to detect an ROI. If I put money into Facebook ads to push my channel into people's, like sponsored position, but he's not selling anything, that's kind of weird. So I've never used Facebook ads to push my YouTube channel before, because I could probably sell my courses, right? Like how to build a YouTube channel. Hey, look, I have a channel that says how to do it. Like I'm proof in the pudding, but I try not to make really meta videos or Instagram ads. I've never done. I've never put money into ads ever. Everything is all organic. I've never paid for anything. I always do it. I don't pay because pay doesn't get you engagement. If you go look, I'll show you. I'll show you some good examples here. Have you stopped coding entirely? No, I mean I code from time to time, just when I need to. I taught it for so long. I worked 2 jobs. I did code a lot. I put my time in. I know that I just rag on it a lot, but I put my time in. I taught it to people. I got people jobs. I taught JavaScript. I taught React. I taught Laravel. I taught Ruby on Rails. I taught C#. I taught .NET. I taught like a lot. And I'm just kind of like, I just Googled your net worth. It's probably not good. It's probably in the red because it is in the red. Facebook ads are good if you can find the right pixel, which means the people that you know will click on your ads. CryEngine is source available. Yeah, but CryEngine is not. It doesn't have as much community support, which means if you get stuck, you're stuck. What age did you start coding? I coded when I was 24, now 28. And in 3 days, Wednesday is my birthday. So, yeah. What's the number one rule when starting a YouTube channel? I mean, consistency probably. And don't wait for people to find your videos because that's not, financial advice. No, I can't. That's how you go to jail. That's how you get sued. You can retarget your email list with Facebook ads to build lookalike audiences. Yeah, I know about that. I know about that one, Josh. I just haven't done it. I don't know. I haven't looked inside of it. I haven't I haven't looked into the tools yet. I could probably spend a week just making a bunch of courses and stuff, and then push them, and then be like, hey, look, I'm validated because I have the check mark on YouTube. But that's not me. How do you promote a YouTube channel? Facebook groups, Instagram videos with hashtags. So Instagram right now is like the best place it has the most reach. LinkedIn, for web dev. LinkedIn is great. LinkedIn is insane right now. LinkedIn, like, you know how on Facebook, if you click like, and it would show what your friends liked, and then what your friends' friends liked, and it would show up in your feed. Facebook took all that away and put paid ads there instead. LinkedIn didn't do that. So on LinkedIn right now, if your friend's friend's friend clicks like, it's going to show up in your feed, which is really, really good organic reach for free. So if you wanted to, I'd be posting on LinkedIn. The thing with LinkedIn is that there's no monetization. There's no ads on LinkedIn. And if you put an external link in your description, LinkedIn will kill it in the algorithm. So that's not good. You build an audience by staying consistent and engaging. So I respond to every single comment that I can. Like I laid at bed last night for an hour just answering, hey man, thanks. Hey, I appreciate you. Hey, it's not a bot. I don't pay somebody to do that. If you get a heart or a response from me in the comments, that is me typing, laying in my bed somewhere, probably in the morning or at night. I manually respond. There are sponsored ads on LinkedIn. Yeah, but LinkedIn's really expensive, but LinkedIn's also super organic. LinkedIn is like LinkedIn thinks they're like God's gift to earth when it comes to ads. They're not. What time is it? It's 9:34. How do you explain to people the time it takes to develop an app? You just say, this is how long it's going to take. Heart me. I can't heart the chat here, but I can heart, So the heart is legitness. Yeah, I mean, everything that I do, everything that you see on my channel is from me. I do everything. I do the art. I do the intro animations. I edit all my videos. I respond to every single comment. I try to respond to every single email. Email takes me time. It's not as fast. I respond to Instagram DMs, as many as I can. Everything I do is myself. It's like organic. It is me, I don't outsource anything. And I keep it that way. Like, yes, I lose out on money because I could outsource it, right, and pay some guy that lives in super cheap country. I could pay him $300 a month or whatever to do it for me. But I don't want some guy that lives in a cheap country to respond to my viewers. I want to respond to them, And I know that I'm losing out on money, but like, okay, I mean, you saw the ad revenue, right? Like, there's nothing that I really could buy. I just want to pay off my house and buy my parents a house and buy my parents a car and pay off my cars, right? Buy my dad's boat back and stuff like that. Like, there's no fun toy that I could buy that would increase my happiness. Like the only thing that would maybe maybe buy some 2080 Ti's or something, right, to increase my rendering speed. But that's not because it would make me significantly happier. It would just, bring down my rendering time so I could post it faster, and then I could get more stuff done, so I don't have to sit here and wait for it to be done rendering and then post it, Like, I don't know. Just stuff like that, It's at a certain point, it's just not about money. Motorcycle, I have a motorcycle. I love my motorcycle. There's just really, could you do a video focusing on the security features? I don't know. Have an interview with Facebook. You're going to need some algorithms and data structures on that for sure. Can you make a web app or make it hybrid? What do you mean? I want everyone to experience what it's like to have their needs met and not worry about how they're going to get by on the day-to-day. So that once you realize, when you don't have money, money is everything, but when you do, it's not. That's, moto vlogs. There's not a lot of value in the moto vlogs, so I don't try not to do vlogs too much. Because number one, I don't want to spend my money, because I don't get to keep as much as you think, right? 11,200. Yeah, okay, that's what I made in ad revenue. You know how much of that I'm going to actually get to keep after taxes and quarterly taxes and income tax and expenses? Maybe 2,000. Maybe. But then, you know what I'm probably going to do with that? I'm probably going to spend that money and expense it and probably upgrade my graphics cards because it's taken forever to edit this Blackmagic footage, you know? I put everything back into the business. I mean, I have a safety net, but, like, I don't, you know. What up, Prince? I just want more time. I can get more money, but I can't get more time. Oh, that's easy. Just commit tax fraud. Just pull an old Martha Stewart, right? That'll be good. Just don't, you know, can't pay taxes if you don't report them. Yeah, no, I don't want to do that. You don't want to mess with the IRS. When's my dad next vid coming out? I don't know. It's been pretty quiet. That's true, Vlad. Are live streams beneficial to grow your channel? Live streams they have an indirect effect. Live streams for me just let me engage with you guys and answer questions. How did you lose 9K again? I mean, if you really want the details. So the thing is, you don't want to talk about your expenses on stream like this, right? Because people are just going to judge you. They're going to be like, well, how? That's your fault. That's your fault for having such high expenses, when it's really not. It's really not my fault for, you know, having, I have student loans that I have to pay. I have a car payment that I have to pay. I bought my parents a car, so I have a car payment on that. I have insurance that I pay for myself, my motorcycle, and my parents. Oh, battery died. And I have a house payment that I pay. I have utilities that I pay. I have a phone bill that I pay. I have hosting for my business that I pay. I also have, where's it at? Basic, food and stuff like that. For my dogs and me and all that. Do you have any brothers or sisters that help your parents out? Nope, just me. Just me. Hold on. I think is this battery, is this dead? Hold on. I think this is a dead battery. Hold on, chat. Maybe the camera just died. That sucks. Hold on. This happened the other day. Welcome to ASMR with Josh, I guess. Okay. Alright. How much is DigitalOcean charging me? Well, because I've had a lot of traffic recently, DigitalOcean is charging me I think I'm at $114 this month, because that was the next droplet up that I could afford. So about $112 a month, and then I pay for my domains. I have some plugins on my website that I pay for every month. What else? My accountants are expensive. My accountants are $300 a month. Like the money goes. The money goes. Did you end up being a consultant? No, I don't consult because I don't like to sell time. What's Discord like? It's not legacy content is what I mean. Be consistent and upload regularly. So the pro tip here that you want to do is that you want to make a video, 10 minutes preferably, and then you want to do a live stream. So video, live stream, video, live stream. Your monthly bills seem to be around 4 to 5K a month at most. So it depends. Sometimes I try to pay off my bills, So that's like, well, everyone just takes what you spend at like a literal stance, right? Like I list off my bills and you guys are like doing the math and you're like, well, that only adds up to 5,000 and you have 11,000. It's like, yeah, but I also want to pay off a piece of my car, an extra piece of my house, so I can lower that principal. I have some credit card that I'd like to pay off as well, stuff like that like you want me to like itemize everything. I do this for my accountants. I don't want to do this for my stream, I try to be as transparent as possible, but like thinking through every single penny that I spend every month, like I live very frugal. I like DigitalOcean. I have Certbot on my website. Kevin, do you ever get writer's block? No, not really. I just go walk my dogs. Yeah, I mean, like, if I was making like 100,000 a month and I was like, I have no money, you would be like, what? You know, be like, what are you spending all your money there, Josh? Like, but the money goes. The money goes. I try to put it back into the business. I don't want to spend my money on a Lambo or, fancy clothes or stuff like that. I don't care. I sit in my chair and make videos, I don't need to be wearing a Gucci shirt with a Gucci belt that no one can see because my shirt's covering it when I sit in this discount Von Racer DX chair, Like I didn't even get a real DX chair because that's how frugal I am. This is the discount version. It's $100 cheaper, or I said it's like way more cheap. Like I just live a frugal life. I shopped at thrift stores growing up. Everything that I got at Christmas was, secondhand. I didn't get a car when I was 16. I just live a frugal life, I just live a frugal life. And I never, I don't spend more than I make ever. I only did that once this year. One time. But that's because I knew what I was going to make. Is this a wolf tooth necklace? It sure is. I got it off Amazon. You're the second person to notice. The gas station lady noticed too. Is your girlfriend into coding now? No. I don't have a girlfriend. Do you have an LLC for my YouTube? Yeah, I have an LLC and I pay taxes on it as an S Corp. Do you use credit cards? I mean, I have a couple that I use and then I pay them off. So I grow my credit. There has to be something you want to do for yourself, something you love to do. Yeah, I would like to fly around and be an Alaskan bush pilot. That'd be super cool, but they make no money. So might as well make a bunch of money than not have to worry about that first. It's called The Millionaire Fastlane. You guys should all go read the book Millionaire Fastlane. It talks about your regular people that kind of, they pay their 401k until they get to 65, and then they hope that they have enough money in their 401k that they run out before their 401k does, You don't have a girl, that's why you can live frugal. I did have a girl, and she left because I do live frugal. She's like, I see you making all this money now. Why don't you upgrade your appliances? Like, why don't you get a new refrigerator and a new dishwasher and a new oven? I'm like, I don't know. The oven works. My food gets hot. It cooks. I'm good. Microwave work. Have you ever taken any business classes? Nope. But people with MBAs email me a lot. Why are people so obsessed with personal finances? I don't know. I guess people think because if you're like 100K on YouTube that you must have millions of dollars. And for sure, I mean, it's definitely more than I was making when I didn't have 100K, right? So $11,208.82 within the last, well, I guess it's actually like June 14th. Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, that's good, right? That's great. Is that sustainable? Will I get that next month? Absolutely not, right? My views have dropped. Subscriber count has dropped. I just hit the algorithm, right? And so now you can understand why people clickbait so much. But it's not about that, Opinion on Udemy. It depends. Elon Musk, he's great. Can we get off the man's finances? Yeah, I mean, I guess. Lots of places hiring. I just have a problem. Like, if I were to work for someone, I don't know. It would have to be like in some sort of way where it would have to be because I want to, It'd have to be because I want to be there to learn what they have to share with me. And right now, there's only like 2 or 3 places in my mind that I would ever want to do that, such as ILM, which is Industrial Light and Magic, which is the visual effects that do like Star Wars and stuff like that. Or Corridor Digital, the YouTube channel Corridor Digital. They have some pretty cool videos, and I'd like to learn about film and stuff there and how to do things like that. It would not be in the programming industry. It might be game dev related, might be animation related. It wouldn't be coding. It would be film or game dev related if I had to work for someone, just because I want to know what they know, like network engineering and stuff. But it would have to be super specific. And it would have to be because I have enough money to where I can leave and be like, okay, thank you. I know what I need to now. Hopefully we're good. When are we playing Halo? Add me. I'm just II space magic space II because I was that kid in 6th grade. Code good, hit rate. Yeah, I know, right? Just do better than EA. I've never seen Alan McKay's. Problem. That's not what we do at my job. Yeah, it's okay, Sarah. I can't code all day. I got too many skills that I want to grow, and code is, Corridor Digital is the dream. Who runs that? It's what are their names? Not Ren. Sam and Nico, right? Sam and Nico, they do YouTube right. They have a podcast channel. They have a main channel where they post cool little VFX skits, but they don't push as much on that anymore. Right now, Corridor Crew channel, their 3rd channel, I think, is called Corridor Crew, and they've been making a lot of VFX artists react to good and bad CGI, and that has been growing their channel like crazy. They went from about 1.1 million to 1.9 million within the past 2 months from those videos, and I can see, like, Peter McKinnon made that one reaction video. Where he reacted to like cool commercials, and they saw that idea, and I saw that idea, and I was like, hey, what if I react to like these terrible jobs? That's what YouTube is. It's called Stealing Like an Artist. There's a whole book called Steal Like an Artist. Casey Neistat has a video called Steal Like an Artist. Is the gamer tag doesn't? Yeah, exactly. Maple, you got it. How's your dad? I think he's doing pretty good. Those books you always recommend. MJ DeMarco is Unscripted. VFX Reacts blew up. Now they're making. Yeah, you want to know why? You want to know why? Did you see my ad revenue? Now you know why. Now you know why they just do the same thing over and over, right? Why change it if it works? I can get that, right? But then sometimes you're just like, oh, I want to do something else. You're not creatively fulfilled anymore. Y'all ever had that problem? Why an LLC for YouTube channel? I have my so I have an S corp, which allows me to distribute money to myself and not have to pay self-employment taxes on that. So if you're a regular freelancer, and you make $100,000, you have to pay income tax plus 15.3% on that. I am a LLC, regular freelancer, but I'm marked as an S corp, which means I can pay myself $50,000 salary, and then I can hand myself the other so on the $50,000 that I pay myself salary, I pay self-employment tax and income, and then I can hand over the other $50,000 to myself and only pay income tax. So the other guy, he's paying 15.3% and income tax on all $100,000, and I'm paying 15.3% in income tax on the $50,000. So I save taxes, I save money, I take home more money. And I have business expenses, so that's why. Also, you can't get sued. Well, you can get sued for anything, but it's more difficult, right? More difficult to take your stuff. Will I review your channel? Yeah, man, you didn't have to donate $2. Sorry, I wasn't trying to do that. JS Runtime. Channel's legit free, John. What? Can you make for real cash on YouTube with what, bro? You have to get monetized first. I don't want to be a channel that's like Meta, right? I want to be a channel that provides value for as long as possible before I talk about how I did it. What kind of tax loop is that? It's not a tax loophole at all. It's just called an S corp. Are you creatively fulfilled doing programming videos? Well, I'm creatively fulfilled. I guess I just changed it up. Like, I sacrifice a lot of viewers for when I don't want to do things that are code related, but it's been a really long-term pivot, which is why I have slowly started going into ragging on corporate from how to get a job. But at the same time, I'm like, you should still get a job so that you can know what you want to do, Martha Stewart went to jail for insider trading. Oh, really? Snipes went to jail. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so it's not a loophole. It's perfectly legal. I don't know who convinced the IRS to accept that, but yeah. It's called an S corp. Look it up. I talk about it in my course. How to open one. It gets a little more complicated because you have to you have to pay yourself a salary, which means I pay myself a W-2, like what you would get at your job. Like when you have a job, they pay you a W-2 and you get your little salary. Like I pay myself one of those. And then whatever I have left, I can distribute, is what it's called, as a K-1 pass-through. If you guys really want to get the nitty-gritty, that's what it is. And you have to make an S-corp or have to make an LLC, and then you have to fill out a little paper and mail it, like physically mail it. Do you think your videos are contradicting? Yes, they are. But I'm aware of that, and I also say, get a job, learn the skills, figure out what you do and don't like, find a problem to solve, and then go do it yourself. That is, I'm an accountant. Do you think employers would look that up negatively? A self-taught accountant? That feel when you're not a rising multi-generational talent connected to the interclass. How much do you determine to pay yourself each month? That's not how it works. You don't have to pay yourself. So if I pay myself salary $50,000 and let's say I make $100,000 and I pay myself a salary of $50,000, that doesn't mean I have to have $50,000 pay myself. That just means on paper I'm reporting that $50,000 of this is my salary and the other I will be distributing to myself. So you don't have to, I was worried about that too. I was like, how do I pay myself a salary if my money comes up and goes down all the time? How can I be sure that I'll have that money every month? That's not how it works. It's on paper. So you print out a W-2? No. You got to make an LLC. And to do that, you have to file that with the state. If you're outside the United States, you can make an LLC in the United States. So even if you don't live in the United States, you can still have a company here. You can still have a business here. It's still possible. Talk about that in my course, What's your opinion on a C Corp or CSEC? Which one are you talking about? JS Runtime. All right. JS Runtime. Take care. All right, you too. Guys, look it up. You can go to smallbiz.com. I have a video on it. I'm not seeing anything here called JS Runtime. I'm looking. It doesn't come up. I see JS Conference. Oh, man. That's probably cringe. Are you Caleb Curry? No, you're not. Probably. I don't see anything. JS Nation. Oh, there it is. One video. All right. I got it. Aaron, what's up, man? Are you Australian? Nope. But if you guys want to be Australian, I'll tell you. Here, you want to know how to say razor blades in Australian? I read this on Reddit once. I'll never forget because I always tell people it's like my party trick. You say this. Say rise up lights. And that's how you say razor blades with an Australian accent. Rise up lights. Sounds so weird. I can't even say it. Do you watch Dave Ramsey? Dave Ramsey's poo-poo. Dave Ramsey just says, hey, you bought a car for $70,000 and you make $15 an hour. That's probably a bad decision. You're going to have to stop spending money. Okay, boom. That's everything Dave Ramsey has to say now. Buy my course called Financial Peace University. It's $900 a month. And, yeah, that's not, I made a living basically telling people that don't know how to pay debts and credit cards, how to pay debts and credit cards. So there you go. This is Dave Ramsey. Hey, Dave, how are you doing today? Better than I deserve. How are you, Karen? Well, Dave, I had a question. So my fiance and I, we're getting married. Oh, that's great, Karen. I'm so excited that you're getting married. Wow, God bless you. Well, thanks, Dave. So we spent $10,000 on our credit cards to book a cruise for me, and then we spent another $15,000 on my fiance's credit cards so that we could get his family on the cruise too. But then I just got a promotion. I just got a raise from $7 to $8. And so first thing I did, what everyone does when they get that dollar raise, I went down to the dealership and I traded in my car. And so I have a monthly income of what I think it's, I'm not very good with numbers. Monthly income, it was like $2,000, but I was approved for a $48,000 car. And so I definitely traded in. And Dave's like, well, look, you're definitely not worth that much money. All right, Karen. So what you're gonna have to be doing here, honey, is you're gonna be eating BLTs for the next 13 years. Okay? You're gonna have to stop spending that money. Oh my God, Dave! I knew this is why I needed to call you. See, that's Dave Ramsey in a nutshell. Dumb people spending way more money than they have, asking Dave what to do. You're gonna be eating some beans and rice and beans for the next 13 years. All right, Karen? Ham sandwiches is for you. Paper plates, reusable paper plates. Have you read The Art of Not Giving a Crap by Mark Manson? Yes, I have. It's a little bit obnoxious. It's a little bit, I don't know. I think there are other books that say what Mark Manson has to say better. I think his title is just very clickbait, and somehow it blew up. Hey, Dave, how are you? Better than I deserve. Thanks, Karen. What can I help you with? What about the part where Dave says, make more money? He never says make more money. He's like, well, honey, you're going to have to get a second job, okay? You're going to have to get a second job. You and your husband both. If you guys are trying to pay off that car that you just bought, you guys are both going to be working 3 jobs for the next 9 years. Like, Dave, I don't need you to tell me this, dude. God. How are people... I don't understand, man. You just don't spend more money than you make. That's it. Jeez. Always live below your means. Are you an INTJ on the Myers-Briggs? That's what he says. It's what he says. Y'all ever been to, like, my parents did Financial Peace University? Like, y'all go to Chick-fil-A, right? Y'all order some, oh, yeah, Ilya, yeah, you're right. My bad. Hold on. Better than I deserve. He's got, like, this squint going here. Hold on. Michael, thank you. Karen, you're going to be living on ham sandwiches for the next 3 years. You and your husband both, okay? All right. So what I recommend you do is get your Bible, open it up to verse 35:64, okay? And just read that together, all right? And so what you're just going to have to really just believe in what you're doing here, and you're going to have to lower your expenses, okay? Like, that's Dave. That's Dave in a nutshell. Okay? Why can't he just say, make more money? What do you recommend for programmers who aren't motivated? You don't need to be motivated. Who is this Dave? We're talking about Dave Ramsey. He's apparently a financial expert. He's a financial expert who made all of his $1 million by telling people to pay off their debt in order. Bro, why do you use Windows? I use Windows because it's more apps that I need are on here, and I don't code that much, so it doesn't matter. You're going to have... yeah. Look, Karen, I know, and I wish you guys a successful marriage, and I hope that cruise is great. But, you're gonna be, you better be turning off the lights when you walk out of the room, Karen. Oh my God, Dave, I never thought about that. I will save some money if I turn off the lights. Oh my God, Dave, you are so smart. Oh my, I knew that when I called in, you would have something planned just for me. I love your show, Dave. I'm a big fan. Okay, Karen, we're gonna move on to the next person here. Oh God. PowerShell is bloated. I don't use PowerShell. Generalist versus specialist. Entrepreneur versus employee is what that question says. If you are an S Corp, Josh, who are your shareholders? I am the shareholder of all shares. All 100%. That's a big cup. Yeah, dude, I got my Maverick cup here. 44 ounces of straight up Coke Zero. So good. Sounds like someone watches his show. You want to know why I know about Dave Ramsey? It's because Dave Ramsey appeals to. All right, I'm not making this like political or anything, but this is just straight facts. Dave Ramsey appeals to the evangelical middle class of the United States, which is my family, my aunts and uncles and grandparents and all that stuff. Like the evangelical middle class of the United States is who Dave Ramsey appeals to, and for whatever reason, like he's just like on fire in like every single church that I've ever been to. And everyone's like, just get Dave Ramsey. Oh, you got like $35K in credit card bills? Just $900 for Dave Ramsey's Financial Peace University. Like, Dave, what are you saying that's so special about pay down your highest interest first? What? I don't understand. Why you got to pay for that? All right, that's it. I'm not making it any more political. I'm just saying that is my experience with Dave Ramsey. They tried to give Dave Ramsey's advice to me. I'm like, I'm not going to take advice from anyone that, like, is telling me what to do with my money that doesn't have any money, okay? Oh, I know why my dogs are in here. It's because they're lighting fireworks outside. Okay. He says don't pay the highest, but the smallest amount. I mean, I guess, he does different ways. It's, if you want to get that snowball effect, you pay down the lowest one first, and you want to get that one paid off so that you can feel like you're snowballing the debt, and it's like, okay, Dave, cool. Manny Pacquiao? Yeah, I see him, Do you really need a co-founder? No, you don't need a co-founder. Do you go to the gym? Yeah, dude, I go to the gym. Do you have kids? No kids. Fireworks? I don't live in that. Like Salt Lake City's not that bad. There's not just gunshots. No one. Dave Ramsey. Yeah, spend $900 to get your financial peace today. All you got to do is just buy my Financial Peace University, and I'll teach you how you too can learn how to not be dumb. I guess you want like some attention here. So this guy named a loser here says, you're a loser, but you're in the chat of my live stream and I'm on a stream. So, I don't know. What's up, dude? You all right, man? You sound hurt. Need a hug? Is my dad going to be uploading? Yeah, he will. I don't know what he's doing, but I got to talk to him. Josh, you ever worried about getting sued for speaking your mind? I mean, you can get sued for anything. You can get sued for looking at somebody. Do you ever go to Snowbird? I've never done it. How do you deal with being heartbroken? I move on. I remove myself from feeling like a victim. Do you play online games? I play PUBG Mobile. I was playing Rainbow Six Siege earlier on the Xbox. But that game's hard on Xbox. I can't aim. Do you still check on your ex? What? Nah, dude, that's weird. What do you think of React Native? I don't. Your YouTube allows every potential employer to see what a D-bag you are. Congrats on destroying your life. But I don't want to work for an employer, so I have not destroyed my life, Have you ever played Battlefield 3? Dude, Battlefield 3 was the best. Except for the suppression. The suppression mechanic was not fun in 3. They fixed it in 4, but they removed airfields in 4, so that was oof. You're the most attractive program I've ever seen. Hey, that's funny you say that, because I got a DM on Instagram last night that said, let me buy your underwear. Y'all want to see it? I don't want to dox the guy, but it always cracks me up. Because he's like, I'm happy to pay. And I'm like, how much you paying? He's like, $500. I was like, $500. He's like, really? I'm like, nah, dude, I'm just kidding. Where is it? It's so funny. You are incredibly beautiful and perfect, sir. I wish I could buy your pre-drinking, pre-workout supplements. You deserve to be worshipped like the king you are, sir. That's what it says. Y'all want to see? Let me show y'all. You would have sold it? No, so the thing is, like, you got to think that, you got to think, like, long term, you know? Like, you should have done it. Look, I'm not that desperate for money, okay? I just got to sell my bathwater. Yeah, exactly, right? Exactly. Yeah, just be like Belle. That's so funny. I mean, you know, if that's what he likes, or whoever this is, you know, if that's what they like, do it up, man. You do you. Are you exposing? I'm not going to dox the guy. I'm just going to show you. Oh, what the heck? Why'd I turn? No. Here. There you go. Yeah. So so sometimes on Instagram I'll do like fitness updates. Um, it wasn't a bot because this is like the third time that I've been messaged by this person. And I was just messing with her. I was like $1,000. She's like, for what item, sir? And I'm like, what you want? It's not a bot. It's not a bot. It's responded. It's like the 5th time I've been messaged. No, I mean, like, they're willing to do it. I'm just not, you know. Make a video on the fire early movement. So people that do fire are more traditional routes of living. They're more, you know, the people that do fire, financial independence, retire early movement is very, like, they work salaried jobs, and everyone that does fire is only interested in lowering their income expenses as low as possible and paying off everything in the correct order and just saving enough money so that they can put it all in mutual funds and whatever other investments so that they can live off the passive income. But no one ever focuses on making more money and figuring out ways to drive more income so that you can have more income to invest faster so that you don't have to spend 30 years of your life on a set fixed income. That's the problem with FIRE. It's fixed income. No one ever says, hey, why don't you make a business or sell a product and make more money and hustle more money instead of just trying to reduce your expenses every month. Your table's made out of glass. I have glass panels, yes. Opinion on career in healthcare? Not really. I mean, what kind of thing? You can do both. You can do both, but a lot of salaried jobs don't like moonlighting. Yes, you can have a side hustle, and you should have a side hustle, even if your boss says don't have a side hustle, because, hey, that's great. If I don't have a side hustle and you let me go, what am I supposed to do? Get a graduate degree and boost your income? Yeah, but then you have to spend that money, and it's going to take you you are going to, like, you're hoping that you get a boosted income. Maybe your employer doesn't care about your degree. I wouldn't, because I don't think that makes you any more valuable. I think that just means you went to school longer. Great. I can take tests. Perfect. What are the lights? These are nano-leaf panels from Best Buy. Hadn't heard of FIRE before? Plenty of entrepreneurs do FIRE. Yeah, sure they do, but the majority of people don't. Like, the majority of people just do classic, you know, I work a salary job. This is my fixed income, and, you know, cheap grad degrees at good state schools. Yeah, but the degree doesn't mean that you can do the job better. The degree doesn't mean that you're going to get paid more. Like, if you come to, like, people that have masters of business administration, MBAs from prestigious schools, email me and they say, hey Josh, I have an idea for a business. Can you help me? Hey Josh, not sure how to make a business. Can you help me? You're the one with the masters in business, bro. I just Google some stuff. Any advice on the state of our country? That's called politics, and there's no winning that game. Lots of employers look for degrees. Sure, but the ones that do, I wouldn't want to work for. Is it possible to make sustainable income? Surely, absolutely. It's absolutely possible. You just have to be consistent. You have to engage with people. With a grad degree, you can charge more. I don't think so. If you charge me more and you say, I have a degree, I'm going to be like, that's cool, but what can you do? Have you watched Graham Stephan? Yeah, Graham Stephan is cool. He's a good dude. The thing about that is that he's very big into real estate, right? He's real big into real estate. That's where he gets his money from. But no one ever talks about how do you generate the money for the real estate? How do you generate $60,000 to put down on a house? And then what happens? And like, how do you do that 6 times? How do you do that 10 times? You know, how do you generate $60,000 10 times so that you can buy 10 properties? And then you're going to cap out your personal loan that you can get, right? Banks are only going to give you a maximum amount of money to your name before you'll have to take out money under a business. And then you have to have a business for 2 years before a bank will give you a loan. No one ever talks about that part either. Did you guys know that? Like, I can't get a loan. A bank will not give me a loan for another year because my business hasn't been in business for more than 2 years. So, like, it's cool. Like, just get into real estate is the most vague, undervalued statement that exists. You know? Let's talk about, I know a guy who owned trailer parks. He would buy trailers and lots for pennies on the dollar. I mean, if you can do it right, but you got to have those connections, and you got to know where to look. And he doesn't talk about that either. Just go on Shark Tank. You have to have a business model, and you have to have a problem to solve or a product to sell. You start small and reinvest the profit. Okay, cool. So let's say you buy a house and you put $30,000 down, and you hope that the interest rate on the loan that you get isn't that high, so that if you ever try to rent it out, you can rent it out for a profit. Because right now I can't rent my house out for a profit. You want to know why? It's because I have a house and my own business. So my interest rate is a lot higher than if I had worked a W-2 salary. So you gotta, so my house right now, I couldn't make any profit on it if I rented it out. So when you say reinvest the profit, I don't have any profit at all. I would break even, and the only profit I would make would be the equity in my house, which would be the value of my house, which is greater than what I paid for it. That's it. I'm not going to be making cash profit. And if I did, it'd be like $100. So, okay, I need $60,000 down to put on a house, but I'm making $100 profit. That $100 profit and my regular $4,000 salary a month, okay, now I'm making $4,100 a month. Okay, $60,000 is still going to take forever to get again until you, so you got to do that a few times. You reinvest the profit, but you're not getting that. You're not getting that much, for it to matter. You might as well just drive Uber. What are some key things to get in right in the early stage of a YouTube channel? Thumbnails. Utah has affordable houses. It depends on where you live. In Salt Lake City, not really. Ben Mala from Concrete. Okay. Silicon Valley worth it? No. Any advice on someone new to code? You're going to get stuck a lot. What have you learned in the past year? What have I learned? I learned so much, like thumbnails. I've learned a lot about video. Everything's cheaper than California, but you can't, no one in California can afford a house. It's a joke there. That's where the people who don't give up on their dreams go. That's because those people got money. The people that buy houses in California are the people that hustled in life and that got a bunch of money and earned it and then bought a house. Dan, you're the real OG, dude. Dan, you've been here since the days of Chill and Grill, I remember I'd be outside, grilling food, making chicken, and you'd be like, what up, Josh? I'd be like, what up, Dan? Dan is OG. $68 of scratch tickets for your birthday, only won $5. Yeah, that's oof. Are you going to do a meetup? Francisco, what will we talk about at the meetup? What's a good tool to use for thumbnails for YouTube? You guys want to know how I make thumbnails? Here, I'll show you. opinion on student loan debt. It's the worst because you can't mark it off. Nothing will remove your student loan debt unless you work a public service job for 10 years or 15 or more. Yeah, bankruptcy won't remove it. California has lots of homeless. Yeah, it sure does. You buy a garbage house, increase the value, sell it. Okay, well, you still have to have the capital to buy the garbage house. You have to have the capital to fix the garbage house, and then you have to sell it. And then you have to do that on a repeatable basis to generate that money. And so you have to spend time to search these things up. And no one's telling you what websites to go to search these things up. No one's telling you the paperwork that you have to file to do this ASAP. No one's telling you the different government entities that you have to go to get these deals. Like, those are the things that no one says. Oh, just flip it. Okay, well, there's like 90 things that no one says to do. If you die, the college loan goes to your family. They can try. A lot of credit cards will try to do that. So if someone dies and they have a lot of loans, they will try to go after your family. But it's not your, like, they won't tell you. They'll be like, oh, we're trying to collect on this and you're next in line. And you can be like, okay. .net or no? I don't like it. Yeah, I mean, you have to be able to fix the house. You have to have the money to fix the house. You got to pay people to fix the house, or you do it yourself, which means you're going to be spending a bunch of time fixing the house instead of working, making money to be able to have money to fix the house. You know, like, which one are you doing? No one, like, real estate is great, but no one talks about that upfront cost. You have to have a boatload of money upfront to get started in real estate, and then you have to generate a boatload of money a few times before it even breaks even. Yeah. That's the hard part, is generating all the money up front that you need. But if you can do that, then you can do that, right? So you got to figure out a way to generate a bunch of money, and then you can do it. Can I get a rep? What up, dude? Okay. You want to see YouTube thumbnails? All right. But first I will review this channel because he paid. Or you can just move to a country. I mean, that's not really how it works. There's visas and stuff, but okay, so you have one video. I'm gonna put headphones on. Hold on, chat. This is what I like. Like, I would literally do this every day. This is way more fun than being like, pick a whatever. Pick a city. I'll find a job. Like, that's great, I guess. But you can do that. Powering on. Mic off. Okay. Alright, chat, let me know if you can hear this. See, JP0 gets it.
So today we are going to configure Apache and PHP. So you can navigate to this website.
Are you LDS?
Down in
No.
the description below.
I can't. I can't hear anything.
Simply click on.
Okay, so everything is maxed up, and I can't hear. Chat, I have the max. I can't hear.
You can check your versions in your settings and download the version that you.
Why are we watching this? Well, he paid for me to look at this, so I should look at it. Hear from Josh. Hey, Patrick. What up, dude? Comment down. You mean comment down below? You should say that in the video, not in a comment. Comment on my comment. I don't know. No, I wouldn't do that. How do you feel about Mormons? Why do you want me to get in trouble? Why do you want me to cancel my YouTube channel? Why do you want to talk about religion and politics? Come on. There's no winning. No one wins. You hear it. I mean, I hear it, right? It's just really quiet.
So I will use 64-bit version of Apache.
I have everything maxed.
And download the Apache, and then next we have to download PHP.
Yeah, you need to edit this into different sections. This is a 16. Oh, it's still playing. This is a 16-minute video and 28 seconds. And you definitely got to edit this into different sections. So you'd have part 1, getting what you need to download, and then part 2, setting up, and then part 3, testing or something like that, right? Part 1, part 2, part 3. 3 stages. That would work best. Why is this in my recommended? Look, I'm in my own recommended on some account I don't use. Let me roast myself, actually. How about we do that? Quick video. I know you speak often. Can you examine solutions that happen, like, if you happen to be an owner? I don't know, maybe. What is your opinion of the guy attacking the ice facility? Not political at all. Yeah, I know. Perfect. I think I'll just roast myself. I'll show you the thumbnail trick. So this is what I do. Here's me. Ooh, that's a good face right there. So what I'll do is I use this. This is 16 by 9. Actually, it's slightly bigger. 16 by 9, and I'll take a screenshot with this little button here. I'll take a screenshot. It saves to my documents, and then I'll drag that into here. So this is a screenshot from the OBS recording. That's why it's so bad. That's why it's terrible. And then I'll just put it here, and then put my inverted colors, so black and white, go there. That's really easy to read on this background. And then you don't have to use Lightroom. You don't have to use Lightroom at all in Photoshop because it's like built in. I bet you guys didn't know that. It's called Camera Raw Filter up here. It gives you all the adjustments that Lightroom has, so you don't have to do the double whammy. You can just drag up the texture, drag up the clarity, right? Up the exposure, a little overexposed, right there, that's fine. And that's underexposed, and then drag the contrast back. So this is Lightroom in Photoshop. Try Canva for thumbnails. Why would I do that? Canva's for people that don't want to spend the time to learn Photoshop. Photoshop is now a skill that I can teach people because I've spent so much time in it learning how to do things. Why would I just want to outsource that skill to Canva? Now I can sell that skill and I can package it up, and then I can, but yeah, so that's my Photoshop trick. I just grab some boxes, and then I drag some boxes, and then I put my text usually like that. That might look good, actually. Thumbnail's already made, but you can re-upload thumbnails. So if I had to improve this thumbnail right now, this is probably what I would do. Do you pay? Yeah, this is legit, okay? This is legit Photoshop. I pay, okay? It's not from the Bay. This is actually kind of bad. Actually, it doesn't look too bad. I don't know. I need to clickbait myself more. So to clickbait myself more, I will mask myself out. But to do that, I gotta pick my layer, mask myself out. What am I doing here? Why is this not working? Okay. Yeah, so I clickbait myself a little bit. This is what I do in my other ones. This is what Linus Tech Tips does. So I learned it from Linus Tech Tips, okay? Blame him. So I mask myself out, get my hair. Hair's really hard to do in Photoshop. So annoying. Takes so much time. Everyone's leaving. Everyone's like, I didn't come here for Photoshop lessons. That's fine, I guess. I'm telling you. YouTube's good to get into. Alright, then we'll make a copy. And then I'll add some outer glow. Boom. Now we've just clickbaited. We clickbaited, but my hair is a little bit Elvis, because hair is annoying. There we go. Now we're super clickbait. That's way more fun than code. I could do that all day, and that's way more fun. Make that smile bigger? You mean like with a warp tool? I mean, I could try. How often should you upload? You should upload every day. Title should be 5 tips for building YouTube. Yeah, but there's not like 5 tips. So, oof, that is a lot of Josh in one picture. That's too much. Every time, like, I'm so used to like giving myself crap that it doesn't even, it's just funny at this point. Here we go, smudge. So let me get my smudge on. Really? Is this the wrong smudge probably? Why is this not working? Oh, I got it. That's why it's not working. I was on the wrong layer. Here we go. Hold on. There you go. Make that smile a little bigger. Now I look like Salvador Dali, right? Or like the Joker. Oh, hold on. Make it look like the Joker. Why not? That's kind of creepy. That's kind of creepy. Why so serious? You know? Why so serious? Or we could do this. Where is it? I gotta get my hair. Get my hair right there. Come on, get my hair. Ooh, that's creepy. Black and white. That's super creepy. I'm just trying to get my hair, but the colors are mixed. So anyways, we could select my hair. Oh, that did a terrible job at selecting my hair. I was just gonna make it green. But anyways, that's what Josh looks like as the Joker, I guess. Where's the glowing red eyes? Oh, God, okay. Hold on. Actually, I need to do a new layer for this, so that way I can bring it down just a little bit. There you go. Yeah, there you go. This is some. We'll bring that down just a little bit too much. There you go. Looking good, right? Looking good. Not looking bad at all. And then maybe we'll grab some Joker hair, right? Oh, that's terrible. I gotta bring up my opacity there. Okay, there you go. There's a green Joker hair. God, that's creepy, man. That is creepy. So if I do this, for sure my channel will grow. Confirmed, 100%. Looks beautiful. I say you update the thumbnail with this one. Looks like I got like a shower cap on. Hair is really difficult to do in general. I'd have to sit here for a minute, figure out how I want to get that hair. He's making himself a meme. Yeah. Looks great. I dare you to change that. Why? So like people would be like, "Oh, Josh, are you on drugs?" I can already see it. Building a YouTube 101. Growth hacks confirmed. Yep. Growth hacks confirmed. But like, okay, real talk real quick. I'll show you what you don't want to do on a thumbnail. So this area right here, this square, you never want to put anything in this square. This is bad. Okay, don't put stuff in this square here. This is terrible. You want to know why? It's because this is where the little watch later clock goes. And everyone is on mobile. Right here. And then, let's see. Down here, about right here, is the, like, add to playlist thing or something. There's always text right here. I forget what it is, but on mobile, there's always text here. So basically, the thumbnail, this is bad. You can't use this section of the thumbnail because this is watch later. Okay, so don't put anything here in the thumbnail. And then here, always try not to put anything here. So it's always upper left. And you want to put a face because YouTube algorithm loves faces. I don't know if it loves this face particularly, but anyways, this the actual YouTube hacks if you actually want to know, you know. I should just change the stream title to Why So Serious, right? I'm sorry, guys. I shouldn't have asked. It's your fault. But yeah, real talk, don't put stuff here in your thumbnails. Bad. Bottom right is the link to the video. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, link to the video goes right here for mobile. And then also one thing that is specific to, I'll hide this for a second. God, it's so bad. Hold on. I'm going back before the smudge. Nope, it's too late. All right, well, I'll just do this then. Oh, I smudged still. That's not good. Damn it. Rip. Okay, well, anyways, what you want to do is brightness for thumbnails is always
Auto
really,
shutdown initiated.
Really? Welcome to my headset, chat. It scares me every time. Why is this not working? filter. Here we go. So here you go. Bright thumbnails do a lot better. So what you want to do is bring down the highlights a lot and try to get your face as bright as possible in the thumbnail. You can do that with masking if you want, but it depends on how lazy you're feeling. Most of the time I'm done editing this stuff. I'm done. After I edit my video for 4 hours, I'm like, okay, I'm done. I just want to get this out. Sometimes I'll spend time, but there's a diminishing return on it. But as you can see, this self-destruct initiated, yeah. So if you zoom out like this is how you have to look at your thumbnails. You have to be like, okay, how would this look on mobile? So there's going to be a little add to playlist later here. Okay, I can probably get away with this spot, right? This not going to be bad. Oh, come on, headset. Like right here. I could probably get away with avoiding this spot. That's not bad. This looks okay down here, the length of the video. So I would say that after you do this little check, you can probably see that you're going to be good on the thumbnail. This took me forever. This is the stuff that no one tells you, right? Also, I'm a little bit overexposed, and my saturation on my face is not good at all. Will you do Premiere tutorials? I did Premiere tutorials. I think learning Photoshop is a better skill to learn than like GIMP or Canva or any of that, because this makes you do it, makes you learn it, makes you learn what all these tools are called. So if I ever want to do UI UX, I can, because I know how to do everything in here, and I know how to use Illustrator, and I know how to, I know how to do all these other skills. So I don't want to outsource those skills. I want to learn it, and I'll do it myself. Anyways, those are some tips and tricks. Okay, all right, self-destruct mode is going off. Somebody give me a YouTube channel to review so that I can get my audio back on.
Auto shutdown cancelled.
There we go. Self-destruct mode canceled. Got it. I remember one time I streamed non-code related stuff before I had 100,000 subscribers, and like everyone left. Just check my email real quick. My phone. You guys keep following me on Twitch, right? And I don't have it disabled to where it says that someone is now following you. This is what my email looks like. Hold on. Check out my channel. All right, Matthew, will do. This is what my email looks like. Because all you guys just follow me on Twitch all the time. It's just like nonstop Twitch. I forget to turn it off. It's kind of nice. Kind of makes me feel important, right? Do we got to donate to get it reviewed? Nah, dude. Just reviewing. I suck at consistency. That's okay. Your thumbnails. Okay. Good video. Bad thumbnail. Josh, it's taking forever to get my EIN. Should I wait for my EIN to buy equipment? Your EIN should get here in like a day, dude. Your EIN should be given to you literally when you finish the form. As soon as you get your paperwork for the business, you get your business number and all that stuff, everything you need to, your EIN should be there, dude. Okay, so this is what we got. We're gonna review. All right, Matthew, 6 videos, 744 subscribers. Is this legitness? You got some good color. Are you using a Canon? I'm officially a developer. I'm ready. So that was slow-mo with 24 FPS. Wait, hold on. Are you going to get my stream demonetized? Do you have music? So, Matthew, usually when my video... Sony A6300, really? I had one of those. Good work on getting in the frame. I filmed so many videos out of the frame. So what I do is when my video is rendering, I will edit my thumbnail. Chill, it's not copyrighted. I mean, I'm chilled. I mean, I'll watch the video, but I just, YouTube's really, wondering what I'll get out of CS major. You'll get a degree.
Robot intro.
I'm listening to your...
What is up, guys? How's it going around here? I'm gonna make that jump again. That hurt.
So
Today's video is gonna be a quick one. I just wanted to take a couple of minutes. Did you guys hear that?
Okay, so we're 44 seconds in, and I don't know what you're going to talk about yet. So,
just wanted
first
to take
thing.
a couple minutes to share with you guys something that
I would
this
start right
week-
here. This whole beginning part of the video, I would probably cut.
minutes to share
Not
with
because it's
you.
bad, just because people that watch have like goldfish attention spans. I have a goldfish attention span, so you gotta just consider that. All of us here in the chat, we're goldfish. You gotta get right to it. And as much as I love doing doing B-roll intros like Peter McKinnon and whatnot, people don't want to sit through it. I love making B-roll, but people are like, hey, video starts at 45 seconds. You know that these guys, these are the guys, like video starts at 0:46. Like that would be what I would type here. So I would have cut all of this out.
Guys, something that
What else?
at this point you probably already know if you read the title, and I'm pretty sure that you've already seen hundreds and hundreds.
Okay,
of
so here's another thing that probably you took 5 minutes to do that I noticed that no one else noticed. I thought Josh was a robot. I dislike intensely people who start videos with YouTube equivalent of, yeah. Actually, you got that comment? Yeah, I get that comment all the time. Video starts at, and I'm like, not all heroes wear capes. That's what I say every time. So I'm like, yeah, you're right, but I just wanted to film some slow motion of my dogs. Give me a break. So you posted something here. I'm going to mute the audio because I'm going to try and find it. There was something that flashes on the screen for literally 0.2 seconds. That right there. I saw it. You probably spent 6 minutes putting that in there, or just a few seconds trying to align that. Where's it? I saw it. Voice crack number 3, voice crack number 4, voice crack number 5. So you went through your video to find your voice cracks and add that little text because you thought it was funny, right? I'm not noticing it. I noticed it because I do that. And this is one of those things that you have to take out. No one is noticing this. This doesn't increase the value that I'm getting from this video, but you're spending a lot of time adding these little texts and you're matching it up to when your voice cracks. And that's taking you probably an extra 25 to 35 minutes. Stop adding this in. Okay, that's why I don't put like a lot of B-roll in my videos. When I start talking about X, Y, and Z, like at my job, when I got this email, I could go look up that email and I could show you the email, but I know that it's really not going to matter. The whole point is to be entertaining, right? But no one notices this stuff because I do this. Sometimes I'll spend 9 hours editing a video to get all these little pop-ups that are just, I'll get all these little pop-ups to pop up and I'll time it to the whatever. Brandon, you disagree on everything. That's okay. Because I do this in my videos, and like a couple people will notice, but the majority of people won't notice.
Became a web developer in X amount of months, you'd find thousands of results on there. But don't worry, guys. Rest assured that this video is going to be exactly like one of those videos. Because how can it not be, man? It's just...
Still don't know what you're going to talk about
I
yet.
still can't believe it. When I was setting up this camera in order to let you guys know about this,
So many thirsty deaf chicks in this chat.
I kept thinking
They're
back
not chicks.
to all the memories from the day that I actually got the news started to rise, and it was just
Still don't know what.
just amazing.
You still
I
haven't
just
said it
can't
yet.
Stop smiling right now, just thinking back to. But I'm not gonna cry out of happiness or anything like that. But in all seriousness, I guess all there is to say is that I'm officially a developer.
So we had to wait 1 minute and 51 seconds for you to say, I'm a developer. You made me watch 45% of this video to say what you want to say. So if you go look at your analytics, you'll probably see like a graph that goes out and then it will dip. So as much as you enjoyed being exciting and all that stuff, I would maybe limit that to about 10 seconds. Probably about 10 seconds would do the trick here. I think anything more than that, people are not gonna, they're gonna start doing what I'm doing. They're gonna start doing this whole thing, like when you're on the hub and you're trying to find that perfect position, trying to click, trying to figure out where you want to be done. The title kind of says it all. Yeah, title can complement the thumbnail. That's how I do things. Or sometimes I do things. Sometimes I'll put some text here on the thumbnail, that is completed down here by the title. So I would just cut. I would start it out. I would start it off with I'm a web developer, guys, and then I would have everything else afterwards. So just say what you need to say, value up front, and then everything else afterwards. That's all. I would just reverse. That's all. So the thing is, like, people are spending their time with you, and that's something that people can't get back. So you have to be very, very, very entertaining, hilarious, or straight to the point. That's all. But I like this color grade is good. Are you using a LUT? What kind of LUT are you using here? Looks nice. Looks very Canon-esque. Way better than mine. Okay, who's next? That was fun. Put the value up front, and if people like it enough, they'll stay for the rest. That's how it works. You give the good stuff up front, and if people... You feel like you're giving away the goods, right? That's what you feel. That's what it feels like. Well, if I just tell them up front what it is, they're not going to watch the rest of the video. But no, that's actually opposite. I know it's counterintuitive. But that's how it works. You give them up front what they need to know as fast as possible. And if they like it, they'll stay for the rest. As much as you think that's not true. You're like, well, they're just going to get what they need, and then they're going to, do my channel, made the perfect video. All right, we'll do it. Yeah, you have a good background. Background is good. Cinematography is really good. You have depth. I like that. I don't know what lens you're using, but you do have some bokeh. As a probably like a 2.8 would be my guess, unless you're using some adapter. It hooks people to watch longer if the beginning is good. So actually, here's something that Matthew that you might not know. The algorithm prioritizes watch time, okay? So if you're going to make people skip around your video to find the value, your watch time is going to go down because people are skipping through your video. And you can see that in the analytics where people are skipping through your video, which means your watch time is going to just be a couple seconds. Whereas if you hook them right in the beginning, say what you need to, hook them in the beginning, keep that watch time going for as long as possible. Don't make them skip to get there. And then that's how you grow. That's how you get into that algorithm. Also, ask for engagement. So you didn't ask for any engagement. You have 300 views, less than a 10% ratio likes to dislikes. And then what you need to do is comment down here. You need to comment on your video, and then you need to pin it. Pin your own comment. Be like, hey guys, what do you think of the video? What should I study next? And then pin that. So people respond to your comment that you posted on your own video, and then they increase engagement even more. And then you always want to respond to your viewers with a question. And so if someone comments on your video and you respond to that comment with a question, hopefully they respond again, which again increases the engagement on your video, which allows you to charge more money to sponsors when they reach out to you. Because you can say, hey, look at all this engagement I got. Okay, so I'm just dropping all the gems, I guess. But there's a lot more to YouTube than what you think. Okay. Mad Adam, let's do it. I feel like it'd take forever to build a following. I've been doing this for 8 months. I went from 2,800 to 108,000. So I guess that's not too bad. It was a pain, but not too bad. Do my channel, 4 videos. I mean, I'll look at it, but I don't want to get demonetized. The tutorial videos generally have poor watch time. Tutorial videos, people are looking for what they want to know, and so they'll watch something, and if as soon as it gets boring, it will be that people will leave. Mad Adam, Mr. Mad official video. Mad Adam. So this is music. I'm afraid to click on this. I don't want to get demonetized. Who are we roasting? I don't know, probably myself. I thought about making a video where I just like look at my stuff. This is not you. Okay, well I'm not seeing any other Mad Adams. Are you kidding? That's crazy fast growth. It is crazy fast growth, and it's possible. It seems crazy fast, I guess, right? But I've been sitting in my room every day for the past 8 months for 12, 13 hours a day, just doing YouTube, just making a video, editing, make a thumbnail, engage, respond to comments. That's it. Like, it's monotonous. And the monotonous things in life, if you can maintain it and get better, is what sets people apart. Being able to do boring things that other people don't want to do because it's boring and it takes time. Do you ever get copyright strikes? Nope. Yeah, put a link to a video. Don't make me look, because I can't click your name in the OBS chat. It doesn't work. Will programming be dead? Nah, it'll be around for a while. 10:47, guys. It's so late. I need to go to sleep. What are you recording on? This is a GH5. So I have a DSLR camera plugged in. I'm using a, what is this? 2.8? Yeah, it's a 2.8. You're killing it, but it's not luck. It's consistency, right?
Auto shutdown initiated.
Oh my god. Okay, somebody give me a YouTube channel. Because this is going to turn into self-destruction mode here. I'd rather build things than make tutorials and edit videos. So, Trabber, you could make a video about building that thing and then talk about how you built it. Like, so show yourself building the project and then do another video of, like, this is how I built it and this was my, you know. Back to applying for jobs. All right, dude. Thanks for hanging out. I forgot to mention there's a join button if you enjoy the channel. If you'd like to support the channel, there's a join button there. Uploads. It's a 4-second. 4-second.
Auto shutdown canceled.
Oh, here we go. Okay, so let me give you some feedback here. How does this have 106,000 views? Like a big booty beauty. Perfect, dude. I love it. Here you go, chat. No, I'm gonna get demonetized. That's close. What a great video. Thank you for contributing to that. That was great.
I got shot.
No. Oh, streaming on YouTube is terrible. What's a realistic budget to get all the equipment you need? If you have a phone, you can have a phone. You can use your phone and a lapel mic, which costs $8. That's it. That's all you need. You don't need anything fancy. I could film a whole video on my phone, and I thought about doing this for how to do YouTube beginners. Film it on my phone, and then have everyone think that I filmed it on my regular camera, but just color correct it and use the software, and no one would ever know. And I'd be like, oh, by the way, I filmed it on this phone. And everyone would be like, mic drop, you know? I need to call social services on that guy, yeah. All right, what do I think about your channel? I saw it. Okay, well, where is it? Can you put a link? Anyone know any JSON websites? What's your GT? Oh, gamer tag. I play Halo 5, so it's this. You guys want to add me on Xbox? Can you film multiple hours on your phone? Yeah, of course. Just get an SD card, unless you have an Apple, and then they control how much memory you have. But I have a Samsung, and I just have a little SD card in there. 512 gigs. Put it in there. Shorter vids get more views. That's not true. Better thumbnails get more views. Better thumbnails and better titles get more views. The thumbnail is the gateway, and the title is the gateway. You can have the best video, but if your thumbnail's garbage, people aren't going to know to watch it. Thumbnail's bottleneck, title is bottleneck. Video watch time doesn't matter. What grade did you get for Calculus 3? Like a C. Enough to pass. The Art of Thumbnail course, $9.99. I think it's probably worth like $40 to be honest, because there's a bunch more I didn't go over. How to optimize your titles for SEO. SEO doesn't matter. Tags matter. SEO on YouTube, like with terms of titles, it doesn't. What you do is you type in whatever. So you type in whatever you're going to put your video and see if there's other people that are doing it, and then try to look at their tags by getting an add-on called like TubeBuddy or something. Or you could look cute, right? I don't know if you've ever had like if you just have a V-cut shirt, that could work too. You can go get some implants. It might help you out. Do you collab with other devs in your area? No, I'm not going to be like, all right, guys, I'm looking for devs to collab on some dev projects that don't matter. Nope, I don't. TubeBuddy and vidIQ. I use vidIQ personally. Okay, so my channel's a little messy, but I'm starting to focus. All right, I got you. Let's take a look. 54 subscribers, 402 videos. Boy, 402 videos. All right, so number one, we got to talk about your banner. I don't even need to go to full screen. Chat, do you see this banner? Do you see this banner, chat? What? Anthony, what's up, man? All right, so this is probably the best banner that I've seen, but unfortunately it's not a long-term game plan, probably. Okay, you added, sweet. Nice office setup, hey, thanks. Autodesk Maya toilet speed model. All right, let's watch this. Let's watch this, baby boy. Speed, oh, okay, all right, look. First of all, the Autodesk Maya toilet speed model, 10 minutes long. What? Feels like we're getting in some ghost images. Oh, you probably just got me demonetized. Dang it. That's what we get, chat, hopefully. I would watch one vid from the banner alone, yeah. So we're making a toilet in, what is it, Autodesk Maya, right? Kind of looks like Blender, but I think it's just the color scheme of the buttons. Okay. You said speed model. I'm 6 minutes in, and I don't see a toilet yet. So how long does this actually take you? Oh, I like how you tried to watermark this. You know there's a built-in feature inside of YouTube where you can go to branding and you can add a watermark to it, so you don't have to put this here. So if you feel threatened about people stealing your work, maybe if you wanted to improve this, you could add a voiceover and be like, all right, so here I'm making a toilet because I like toilet. I don't know. I'm not sure. Okay, so then what's this? Speed modeling, year of the pig, 5 months ago. What? It's a pig hopping over some stuff. All right. But nothing else. Like, you didn't say how you built it or what you built it with or what it's for. Demo reel. All right, I'm ready for this. $2018. Okay. I mean, everyone's like building a YouTube channel. First thing I see is a toilet. Look, we're reviewing. I'm not sure what we're doing. Why are your stairs flashing at me? Are you messing with lighting? You know, it's actually hard to do live streams. I tried and I choke. It's okay. You just have to be okay with not caring what other people think. You can't hate me as much as I hate myself. So it's fine, right? If you're just really self-aware, it's all good. I don't know what I'm watching. 2018. All right, what is this? 2017. Oh, was this like you? Did you recreate this to animate Crash? That's cool if you did that yourself. That little flip animation, little spin animation. Is that a dust cloud that's not moving? That is a PNG, JPEG, not moving. This is kind of cool though that you recreated some scenes. Does the box explode? It's a bendy box from Crash. That's cool. I don't know why is your camera shaking so much, man? Slow down. Stop drinking so much coffee. Oh, we got text tracking. So that's text tracking. Okay. I don't know what you did with that. What is this? Unlisted. This is not a very good unlisted video because I found your video. What is this? I mean, it's just CS:GO, right? Is this like some motion graphics? Headshot. Slowly learning more about Premiere. Okay. This looks good. Now I'm hungry, dude. It took you 6 minutes to make a cookie. I'm hungry. That looks really good. Chad, I want a cookie now. Okay. Alright. Today I learned. What is a substance painter? Yeah, this is pretty cool. I'd watch this, dude. I'd learn about this. This is the coolest live stream I've been on. I don't know if that's sarcasm, but welcome aboard. The pitch about this is why I wanted to make it. Yeah. I thought it was a donut. No, it's definitely, this is a Girl Scout cookie of some sort. Everybody loves Girl Scout cookie. Oh, you added some texture to it. Got some. So I would watch you do this if you told me what you were doing. You got some layer management over here, some color management, and like some different brushes and some like. I would watch this. Teach me what you're doing, dude. You want to eat it? I want to eat it. I'm hungry. I want cookies now. This is great. Is that a Samoa? It must be. This man over here making Autodesk a toilet. Can you just become professional VFX food maker? Jake. If you like game dev, do you do your own art or do someone else? I buy assets if I want something, and otherwise, yeah, I'll just buy assets. The video is muted because I don't want to get demonetized. Because I don't know what music's playing in the background. One time I accidentally played something, and I got demonetized. That was terrible. It'd be great. So what you need to do is just slow this down and be like, all right, guys, we're making a VFX 3D cookie today. Here's how. Autodesk Maya 2018 cookie. Boom, done. Do you use YouTube tags? Yeah, of course. I look at what other people are doing that are similar, and then I look at their tags and see where they're at, and then I'll maybe use some of them or make my own. Okay, who's next? Anybody else want to go next? Because if not, I'm gonna go to sleep. That was, whoops. Looks like a Keebler cookie. It does. Why won't you review my channel? Mitch, you gotta leave a link. But I'll look at it. Hold on. Give me a minute. Review your channel, dude. You got it going on. 45k subs. Where was I going with this? Okay, yeah. Here we go. Listening to this live stream, it works so good. Dude, welcome aboard. Let's pick one. I'm gonna hit you with the ad revenue. Actually, you don't have to watch the whole ad. I only have to watch 5 seconds.
To do that for like 45 minutes.
That's a nice mic. Looks expensive.
Yeah, I don't know if, when you talked to Don, actually I don't think you guys talked about it, because I'm almost through the whole episode. I have, like, I think a few more minutes left.
In this podcast, we talk about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. If you're gonna do timestamps, maybe, well, okay, they're not timestamps. If you're gonna do this, maybe like add the actual time. Nobody cares about you. Oh, I think you were here the other day, dude. What up? Welcome aboard. Road Podcaster. Sounds pretty crisp. I think the audio of Google Air, though, is not good. It's peer-to-peer connection. It's bad. Yeah, I'd actually add the timestamps here so people can know. It's in the comments. I'll just paste it up there. This is your most precious real estate, dude. This right here is your most precious real estate in this entire world. These little 3 lines right here, This is your everything as a YouTuber. This is anything that you ever want to sell, put it in these first 3 lines. Because making someone click this, you're going to lose a lot. And then got to make them scroll to get to the comments. This is your real estate right here. Anything you ever want to sell or talk about, 3 lines right here. Use those. That's my 2 cents. Okay. Wait, hold on. I gotta go back. Yeah, perfect. Looks good. Maybe add a little thing that says timestamps. And I would put... Okay. This is what I would do. I would go to Emojipedia, and I would grab the little arrow of the hand pointing down, and I would add something that says right after Instacart that says timestamps with a little yellow hand pointing down, and then they would know to click so that it's down below, or to scroll and find in the comment. That's what I would do. You can get an Emojipedia. What else?
So this video has 2.
Why don't you have ad blocker? Because we're reviewing people's channels. I'm not going to ad block them. Actually, they get credit anyways, I think. Are you using a template for these thumbnails? What's going on here? Oh, man. So these... okay, so Mitch, in my opinion, I don't think that anything labeled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on ever works. There's always a drop-off, and so I'm confused just by looking at installing Python 2019 here, which is fine. But then I look up here, and it says part 1, but it's actually part 30, so which one is it? Which one is it? I don't know. I'm looking at the title, but I'm looking at the thumbnail. So if you... People don't watch the middle of these videos because they feel like they're missing out, you know? They feel like they'd have to go back and watch the other 28 videos to be able to watch this 31, and no one's got time to go back and watch these other 30 videos. So what you need to do is remove these numbers and just have what this is, and then in the video say, hey, if you're not here yet, go watch my other videos. That's it. You know? That's... To just remove the numbers, label them for what they are, and these are reused thumbnails. You haven't changed anything but this number here, I guess, because I don't know, you just want to get it out. But I would put the title just here in the middle, in between some p tags every single time. Also, put your face on this. They want to know who you are. So, you're making people feel alienated by this. If you ever see Intro to Programming Part 1 versus Intro to Programming Part 2, Part 1 has like 150,000 views, and Part 2's got like 30,000, Because even if you wanted to do Part 2, it was totally separate. You don't need to know Part 1, but because it's labeled that, people are going to think that they need Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, and apparently 30 to 1, but 30 is Part 1 of something, which means if this one right here, number 30, is Part 1, the next video should be 31 and part 2, right? Like, what am I missing here? It's, so, and then, make these more custom. I make a custom thumbnail for every vid. I spend time to do it every time. Changing the number doesn't, it's just not gonna look good. Like this one here. This is a good thumbnail. This is a good thumbnail, and you can tell, because look at the views. This is a good thumbnail. You have dodged everything that you need to dodge. So for example, watch later here. You can't see. Let me zoom out just a little bit. So the watch later button is up here to the top right, away from your face, and the actual video here is away from your text. So this is a perfect thumbnail. You got face here, text here in the middle, not below, and then you have this little icon kind of hinting at what you're doing. So this thumbnail is perfect, and that's why it has 3.5 thousand views. Probably. Thumbnails the gatekeeper to everything. If you notice, all the vids that you have a face get a lot of views. YouTube likes faces. People like faces. This is a cute shark, right? But I don't know what this means. Is this a person teaching it? Am I going to open this, and is this Microsoft Sam going to be teaching me? Like, what's going on? You know? Again, here's a face. Well done. Face dodges the watch later. Face dodges the timestamp. Views. A face. More views. Here, you're kind of small, but views. Face. I would flip these right here. So put the face on the right, put the text on the left. Yep. This one is kind of weird because your face is on the right and then you have a circle thing behind the watch later. Yeah, so put your logo on the left side. People read left to right, so if you're going to put logos and stuff, put on the left. I don't know. Does this help you? Am I wasting my time? Oh, you got Engineer Truth on there. What did he try to sell you while you were on there? Did he try to sell you something? He has a nice face too. Pretty cute looking dude there. Pretty good looking guy. I think it's your hair. It's all styled. Again with the numbering. I just like that. Working dev jobs on Saturday. Wait, what? Can I use the audio? I guess if you want. No, this is great advice. Keep going. Yeah, no, dude, you make good thumbnails. You have good thumbnails. You just have to spend the time to do it. And I know it's frustrating when you want to get the video out the door, but you gotta spend that 10, 15 minutes to just put some big text and your face. And then people will click it. That's what they want, right? Go look at PewDiePie, and his face is usually a meme. Like, it's always like distorted, which is kind of even more clickbait. But faces get clicks, man. People like people. I guess that's good. I don't know. There's a lot of values. There's a lot of content, I think. I'm also kind of tired because it's 11 o'clock, and I haven't eaten any food, so I might go get like some food. I want that cookie. It's a pain. Yeah, I know it's a pain, but it's worth it. As you can see, the huge difference. The huge difference. Thanks for the tips. You're welcome. Come for the code, stay for the face. Michael, what up, dude? What up? How's it going? All right, I'm going to go get some food, guys. Thanks for hanging out in the stream. Thanks for chilling. I'll see you guys tomorrow in the video of, I don't really know what it's going to be about yet. Maybe I got some good LinkedIn stuff I might roast, but I'm kind of bored of roasting. So I might just roast myself instead. Dima, can we do it tomorrow? I'll do it tomorrow in a live stream. Go grab a snack and go to bed, dude. That's what I'm doing. Sounds good, man. All right, you guys have a good one. Thank you for hanging out, and I will see you later. Mitch, you're welcome, dude. Hope it helps. I'm out. Bye, guys. Welcome to ASMR with Josh. I'll see you later.